Become a Golden Knight today and never miss a video by clicking that subscribe button and that bell. Anyway, on with the video. Hello my Golden Knights, it's Gold here and welcome back to Greenville Car Reviews. Now in this video, we will be checking out the 1969 Bullhorn Prancer TR. Let's get into it. Now before we do actually get into it, I would just like to first of all just say sorry for the lack of uploads in the past couple days. I recently went to the dentist where I got some very painful little bands put on my teeth, and I was just in way too much pain to actually record yesterday, but I'm feeling a lot better today, so yeah, we are good to go. So anyway, the way to find this vehicle is literally just to go into the dealership because it's one of the oldest vehicles in the game. It's located right here. It's coming in at $55,000, and you will need the classic vehicle pass to actually get this vehicle. It's made by Bullhorn, obviously, and its vehicle type is a coupe. It's got no rim and no trims that you can really change here. It's just the TR. It would have been nice if they put maybe some different rims you could put on there, or maybe some like racing stripes or something. I don't even know. Or some sort of like livery would be nice. But anyway, we've got a bunch of different colors. Nice wide range of colors it looks like. So we're going to go through them all. We've got Hemi Orange, Citron Yellow, Bright White, Bright Red, Green Go, Plum Crazy, Bright Blue, and Black. So a nice range of kind of light colours. I really do actually like this range of colours. I think white looks pretty good. Yellow doesn't really look that good, but this orange I think is really, really nice, and it's the one that I've gone with today. So anyway, let's go ahead and check out the walk around. Alright, so this thing is absolutely gorgeous. It's got beautiful, beautiful styling just the whole way around it. It's kind of a really low, really long car for only being a two-door one. It just looks absolutely fantastic. I like how they detailed all of the vents and everything like that. The rims look like they are... yeah, they're probably 2D, but that's alright because the rest of it is really, really nice. I love how they did the grille at the front. I just think that it probably took a lot of effort to get it to look like that, as well as over on the back here, it probably took a lot of effort there. So they kind of have cut corners in small places, like on the rims, but these door handles, and you even got the little 3D keyhole, it just looks absolutely brilliant. It definitely looks better than I think we had some little sticker kind of keyholes that we had before. Mirrors look awesome. I just like how everything's been individually styled. I like how the styling kind of arches around on the back. You guys see that? It kind of arches around there, around the rear windscreen, and it looks really, really good. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Here's what it sounds like to start. Here's what its horn sounds like. And here's what it sounds like to drive. Alright, so for our lights, we have beautiful 2 lights at the front there. Looks really, really good. These lights down the bottom do not seem to work. I'm not sure if they actually do. Maybe we'll see them when we check out the blinkers. But that's kind of what they look like. Now, around about the back, we've got some beautiful, just really large red lights on the back. I love this car's lights. I think they just look absolutely awesome. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out the blinkers. Alright, so I was completely correct there. Those 2 little lights at the bottom there, they are the blinkers, and they are yellow, which is absolutely awesome. On the back, it's really just, you know, it's really just the same things as the lights. I think if you turn it on, it kind of barely flashes, so that is a little bit of a poor design choice. If you turn your lights on, you basically have no rear hazards, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, it would have been nice if they maybe utilised some of those, or those. I think those are kind of the reverse lights, I'm not too sure. Now, for braking, I'll have to actually turn my blinkers off to actually show you, but your only brake lights are, again, just those 2 on the back, so it's a little bit frustrating when you're trying to be visible from the back, especially at nighttime when you've got your lights on. So, yeah, that's a little bit frustrating, but overall the lights are not too bad at all. The 1969 Bullhorn Prancer TR is based off of the 1969 Dodge Charger RT in real life. Alright everyone, it is time for the 0 to 60, so we're going to get ready for this and check it out. We're going to give it maximum revs, and we're going to start the stopwatch as soon as we let go of the parking brake. Alright, you ready? Let's go 3, 2, 1. Alright, stopwatch has started. I'm going to stop it as soon as it reaches 60. Okay, I'm going to say that is about... I'm going to say that's like 4.9 seconds, okay? Or about 5 seconds if you want to just round it up. Top speed is 122 miles per hour, which of course is 197 kilometers per hour. So not blisteringly fast, but we're going to talk about that a little bit more in just a second. Alright, so handling wise, this thing is not too bad, just a little bit slow, a little bit, you know, not really very touchy, but it's quite good when you're going kind of slowly in like a small area, if that makes sense, which is, you know, not too bad at all. It's just kind of very smooth. Its braking is actually really, really good. I'm really impressed with it. It's actually, yeah, really good. I know when I was on the way here, I tested out the brakes a bit, and it actually was yeah, not too bad. Acceleration, again, not too bad. Top speed, a little bit disappointing, but I mean, there's not a lot you can do. It is still quite fast, but I think that this is definitely, you know, a pretty big, powerful vehicle. So it is, yeah, pretty impressive how this thing, you know, accelerates and gets to its top speed. So yeah, that's about it, and let's go ahead and check out the rest of it. Now this one sells for $47,850, so again, you are losing 87% of your purchase price, so I would make sure that you only buy this vehicle, and, you know, to that, every other vehicle. Make sure you really, really want it, okay, before you do buy it. Alrighty, so now we have the pleasure of talking about this vehicle as well as rating it. So we're obviously going to rate it first and then explain my rating afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and give this thing, for the coupes class, I'm going to have to give it a solid 7 out of 10. Just because it is a really beautiful big vehicle, but obviously it, you know, doesn't really compare to the other coupes with speed and otherwise performance. But this thing just looks absolutely amazing, and that is what most of its points are actually getting from. It scored super, super highly in its just looks. It just looks wise, it is probably one of my favorites. It looks really, really nice. I love the side vents, I love the details. It just looks absolutely awesome. Now, braking is really good. Acceleration and top speed, not so great, but I mean, you know, it is a pretty old car, so what can you really expect, I suppose? Other than that, its handling is, yeah, not too bad, but obviously, as I said, it's mostly just its looks, and just, you know, the thought of owning this car is probably worth it, in my opinion. Now, is it worth it for the price? I would say so, considering it is not overly expensive. I think it was about $65,000, so it's still up there, but I mean, obviously, if you've got the money, I suggest you absolutely go ahead and pick this one up. Now, is it worth it just buying the classic vehicle pass just for this one? I'm going to go ahead and say yes, just because I know this is a very popular vehicle, and I think a lot of people would probably want this, and obviously, you know, buy the classic vehicle pass. So if you like this vehicle, definitely worth getting the classic vehicle pass, because you will definitely like some of the other classic vehicles that the game has to offer. So everyone, that is just going to be it today. So thank you all very, very much for watching. Hope you did all enjoy this episode of Greenville Car Reviews, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.